I haven't seen a guy, and I definitely want to make sure I don't repeat the past mistakes of my first relationship. Like, first relationship did only last 6 months, and it has been over well, not over. It's been over 2 years, almost 3 years since we broke up. But I also feel like since that was my first relationship, it's taken me like so long to like get over it because it's like the first cut really is the deepest. Like you really learn, grow, experience, develop so much. And then I went through so much in that relationship that most people wouldn't go through in like a longer relationship. Like dealing with someone that lied to you for like 5 months about their identity, pretending to be DL, closeted, being like broken, struggling together, dealing with a partner that was suicidal, dealing with someone that was like depressed, someone that's kicked out their parents, homeless, jobless, car repossessed twice, like getting arrested. Like it was a lot, constantly making up, breaking up. It's like there's so much happened in that relationship that I never want to experience ever again in my life. And whenever a guy does start to remind me of my ex or like start to feel like I'm repeating the past, like I just have to like exit the situation because I just know like that was so toxic and draining, and I do not ever want to experience anything like that again in my life. But I do think that you can't predict some things that are gonna happen. Like you can't predict if your boyfriend's gonna be arrested or like be depressed. Like that happens in life. But I feel like there are certain things, like if a guy's lying to me, I definitely am not repeating that mistake. And I also feel like there's stuff I need to repeat myself too. Like I never want to be like broken, struggling in a relationship, but if I want to be financially secure, like I want to be able to take care of myself at all times. I don't ever want to feel like I have to do everything like with like I want it to be I don't know, it's hard. It's like I want it to be like 50-50. Like we both are taking care of each other and never feel like one person's draining all of your energy and resources and whatnot. But I also just feel like for myself personally, things that I don't repeat, well, I don't deal with the makeup breakup stuff again. Like, I do not have time for that. Like, I don't play the whole, like, I'm breaking up with you whenever I'm angry. Like, I don't do that. I don't throw out, let's break up. I don't ever bring that up unless I'm serious about it. Like, I don't ever present that as even an option. It's like, if we're together, we're together. And, like, if I'm ready to say, like, okay, maybe we should break up, then I'm ready to break up. There is no, like, I'm just throwing this out there as an option. Like, no, if I want to break up with you, then I'm done with you forever. Like, I'm not doing the whole, like, let's get back together. Like, that happened, like, 5 or 6 times in my last relationship in 6 months. Like, that is ridiculous. I'm not starting that bullshit again. And even myself, like, I'm not dealing with guys that are, like, lying. Like, I don't think I was ever cheated on to my knowledge, and he said he never cheated on me, but also, like, we broke up all the time. So it's like, you were free and single to do whatever you wanted. So, like, I'm not dealing with that again. I don't want to deal with threesomes or sexual incompatibility because that was a big issue too. Like I got over that, like my fear of anal sex, my fear of HIV. Like I'm on PrEP, I'm comfortable bottoming, I know how to have sex now, I know how to enjoy sex now, I enjoy bottoming. So I realized that that is not an issue I ever want to have again. I don't want to feel like I'm depriving my partner of sex or they're depriving me of sex. Like we definitely need to be meeting each other's sexual needs and fulfilling each other sexually, and I never want to repeat that again. So yeah, I did learn a lot from my first relationship, and in this new relationship that I'm exploring, I am trying to make sure that things don't go negatively. Like I want to experience things a good way. Like we dated during cuffing season, my first relationship, and he ruined everything I looked forward to. Like Halloween together, Thanksgiving, my birthday, like Christmas, like nothing went right. So I definitely want to make sure that this relationship, if we are together, for every single holiday, that it is a positive experience, that we are healthy, we are enjoying the relationship, we aren't causing drama, unnecessary fights, unnecessary pettiness. Like I don't want that. I'm too old for that. I'm too grown for that. I do not have any time for guys wasting my time anymore. Like I know what I want in a relationship in terms of what is healthy and what is not healthy and what I cannot deal with. And a relationship should be bringing joy, strength, and positivity into my life and not negativity and dragging me down. Like your boyfriend should never be your worst enemy or constant source of negativity in your life. So that is definitely something that I want to make sure it never happens again in any of my future relationships. And I do think that I have no regrets. Well, I don't know, it's hard. It's like there are things in my past relationship that I do not want to experience again, but I don't regret them happening the first time because I feel like whenever I make choices, I stick with my choices. Like I don't believe in regretting things. There's no point. It happened. It's the past. Like own it, accept it, learn from it, grow from it. deal with it. So I do not live life with regrets, but I do know that there are definitely things that I will not be doing again the next time around. So, thanks for joining me for this episode of Branden's Boy Problem.